and welcome to my channel. Wanted to show you a few more of my makes. Now this is slow stitching that I've been having a go at. So I'll put it over there and then I'll bring them so you can just see them. First of all, I was doing some yo-yos. Loads of little yo-yos. For putting on as embellishments to my slow stitching work. I'm doing a scroll. I've got a snippet roll on the go. And I also thought I'd make a booklet, an actual booklet, you know, with all the different stuff on. So there's my little yo-yos, ready to go. Yo-yos aside, what's next? Now I've got some, one yo-yo, forgot that one. These are clusters, these are called. So what you do, you get bits, do them together, hey presto, a cluster. Sew them together. We have that one. We have that one. You can either do your slow stitching as well as putting the button on, or you just leave it with just the button attached. This was another one. I got a bit adventurous with that stitch in the middle. It's a bit of a mess on the back, but that doesn't matter because that's going to be stuck down on something else. What else we got? There's another little one. It's got felt, and it's not even, you know, it's such an offcut, but you wouldn't know that way up. You'd think, oh, well, that's fine. So there's felt, there's material, there's sort of lacy stuff, and a button, all in one go. Next one is, I was trying to pull it apart, just a bit bigger. Bits hanging off it still, but effective. And they will be once they go on, the big ones. I'll show you the big thingy in a minute and put them up to it. And I like that one. That's a pretty one. Yeah. And there's a material and a button and a bow. Put him down properly so you can see him. You see these? This one I did a bit more slow stitching on. He had quite a bit on him. But again, it's just a couple of bits of material. Doily. I was trying to think of the name. Doilies, aren't they? Little ones. Very little. Small. Just a little square, 2 pieces of material and 2 bows. And there's little slow stitching around that one. And that was literally an offcut. And it's got lace on it. Whatever that is. Lace, piece of material, and a lot of slow stitching. Get my teeth around it. So, those were the snippets? No, clusters, aren't they? Then I got into further doing these ones, look. And I like these ones. These were fun to do. They're a bit bigger, but you're still just putting, you've got a background and you're just putting some bits on it. But they're so effective. Even brave and did cross stitch on that one. Makes a change if you can change your stitch. You can see, I don't get out enough. I sit in my craft room, or I sit watching telly, more to the fact, I've got a film on, and I just play. I've got a big bag of oddments. Oh, some more cross stitch on that one. And lace bits, all cut up. And I'll just pick out the different bits and sew them together. You can see I've been really having fun here. Then I got a bit more adventurous. I did a bigger one. So I got a piece of like patterned material itself and then put bits on it. And it's got the slow stitch on it. That one went a bit wild because it's got wool in there, ribbon, ribbon material, lace, some sort of stretchy material. But the more you do, this one, not, it's got a big chunk of wool down it, and it's got a yo-yo, and it's got material on the material and lace, and still there's slow stitching, another piece of lace under there. The more you do, the more carried away you get. Well, I do anyway. And the more experimenting you do with all colours. I'm not really choosing colours that want to go together or could go together. I just put them together willy-nilly and they come out. That one's got the wool through it again. It's got a yo-yo in the middle. It's got lace going that way. It's got 3 bits of material. Surprising how much you can get on one little square. Look at the state of the back of that. But you won't see it because it will be down on a piece of work. There was a lot of slow stitching on that one. So what would I do with them? Oh, well, hold on. One more. A rather big one. It's got the slow stitching. It's got lace on it. It's got material. And it's on a backing. Well, as I said, I'm either going to make a book of them. So you sort of take your book and you take your bits. You overlap. Perhaps I didn't want one that big. By putting your bits on, you build it up and you'll end up with covers. And then you'd stitch that onto there. Then you'd open the book. They're not stuck together yet, obviously. You're going to open your book like that. You're going to open your next page and you're going to put your new bits on this one. Let's do some funny ones. Just to see how he goes. Don't have to fit in any special order. Like that one. Let's have that one. You can see what's happening. Want a yo-yos. Let's put some yo-yos in there. There's another page. Then, when you've done your 2 pages, you can join. Like your front page and your next page. Because obviously all your stitching's going to be on these 2 inner ones. So you now join those. You can do a blanket stitch or something to get your pages together. And you've got the start of a book. When we've done that, we can come over on this one now. Let's have a look. I'll bring you this when I've done it. When I actually do put it in properly. I will bring you the finished book. Ah, instant, isn't it? I mean, I had to do this, I'd pin them on. I'll do this, I'll pin them. Then I'll probably do a big tack stitch. So I can take the pins out and work with it just as it is. But I do like this. How this is going. Well, how many did I come over then? Too many. Oh, they're very thin. Okay, so that's that one. So that would be the back or the inside to that one. Put that back where it was. We need to do another one, don't we? Let's have the old one. You remember that one I did? Quite plain. However, once we put our bits with him, he won't be so plain. That one. Have I got another long one? Perhaps that one over that side. That one that side. And in there I can probably get a cluster. Ooh. Oh, I do love to play. And perhaps a yo-yo. How's that? You can see where I'm going with this. And obviously, because we're on the front again, so we can do our fronts this way. That one. Let's put him over there. No, I don't like him over there. Put him over there where he was. That one, I need smaller there, don't I? Can I go that way? Doesn't matter, does it? We can go that way. We can have a cluster on him. I'm just about to use up all my bits. But you see, you just use them. Got one big one left, one short one left. Some more clustery bits. So we could do that. Let's have a yo-yo in there. You're just trying to cover your actual piece of... He's too much like that one, isn't he? Let's have different colours. Different material. There he goes. That one and that one. What we got down here? We're a bit... That is on the page. I've got another hole. Cluster or yo-yo. Ooh, yo-yo. Wow! See how this is coming? And then I haven't got much left, so you know what I'm going to do? Make a lot more. But you can have these books as big or as small as you like them. Once this is all sewn together, it's going to be fabulous. It really is. I'm going to enjoy this one, and I shall bring you this when he's finished. I was about to show you how I put bits on. Tell you what, I'm going to... I want to move him so that he stays where he is, because I shall sew him just as he is, and then add more, because he needs pinning and sewing. I was doing a scroll. So this is a slow stitch scroll. I've only got up to there. You see they were pinned, and then I've tacked them on. Big tacking stitches, and then I work my way up with my slow stitch. And the idea is, once you've got your slow stitch done there, your slow stitch, then you can add your clusters and bits in whatever order you want to add them. You can add more yo-yos. So you can see I really need some more of my little pieces, because I've now used them all up in the booklet, which is excellent. It's going to be so colourful. I can't believe. That's the first time I've put that together. I had all my bits, but I hadn't put them in book form. Oh, so much to do. I've got to get this finished. I've still got all this to slow stitch. I've clearly got to make some more of my bigger ones, my little ones, and my clusters. Do I need any more yo-yos? Possibly. You can always use buttons. You can put big buttons on there. They would look good. But it's colourful. I like colour. It's just cut. It's either cut with pinking shears, or it's just cut with normal scissors. When it's all come together, I will turn it over and I will even it up across there so it makes a nice neat scroll. On this one, I did use a backing of, it's a Beatrix Potter drawing I did, and I got it made into material, and so I've used that. So it's not a plain backing, because the stitches aren't too bad to see either side of it. You know, it's not something you need to hide. I won't put another layer on the back of that, because I think the slow stitching on there is fine. So I'll trim it up, and I want to put it on. I want to try and get a big, you know, it's not a bobbin, it's a scroll thing, so that it sits across there with the roundy bits, and I can roll it onto the scroll. See, loads of ideas. How to roll up, I don't know, once we get all the different bits and pieces on it, because it would be a bit bigger then, won't it? Never mind, Lynn. Keep going. Keep going with the ideas. I've now got to sit and pin the book and then tack it so that they're in place. and they're not going to fall off, and I like them just as I laid them. You don't think about it too much. Just go for it, like I do. And have fun. That's what it's about. Having fun. So you see that the box with the materials is in here. I've got a bag over there that's got all my small bits on it. That's the snippet roll that I'm also working on. May have seen this one. Yes, I think you've seen that one. So that one's coming still. Not finished. Still want some of these on him. Loads to do. I do enjoy myself and I love my craft room. On that note, I probably bored you absolutely silly with my creative stuffs. So I should say, do give us a thumbs up. Do subscribe. You never know what I'm going to come up with. You stay safe, you take care. And it's bye-bye for now.